Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. The Ripple versus SEC hearing is the main reason why the price of XRP Ripple is about to go through the roof. It's no secret that the court's decision has been pushed back again, but experts aren't worried. They say the trial could end at any time, and we'll see how that works in this video. Also, experts say that the price of XRP Ripple could go through the roof and reach $21,312 here cents. It's really cool. Don't skip any part of this video. It will blow your mind. Notice of Ripple may finally be close to ending its long legal fight with the Securities and Exchange Commission after years of uncertainty in court cases. People in the crypto world are holding their breath because Judge and now Torres is about to make a very important decision, one that could change the future of Ripple and the laws in the US that govern cryptocurrencies. The most recent events point to a dramatic ending. Neon Pony said in a widely shared tweet that the SEC has asked for the case to be put off for 2 months, but only if Judge Torres rejects Ripple's present motion. If she agrees, Ripple and the SEC are ready to send the case back to her, finalize a $50 million, 0-cent fine, get rid of the limits, and end their appeals. He or she might decide this week. It might be over before you think. Neon Pony said that the message is more important than ever. Lawyers are cautiously hopeful. As reported by Jack the Rippler, Bill Morgan said if the SEC and Ripple get the indicative decision, within the next few weeks, the matter should be over. That's not just a guess. It's a real chance for resolution. Another lawyer's mind, Ripple recently sent a key document to support its motion for an indicative decision, which was responded to by Fred Rispoli. Even though the letter is only 1.5 pages long, it deals with important law issues. It's not the best effort, but it's an attempt. Chris Pooley said that it was aware of both its flaws and its promise. He thinks the letter is about 3 important things. What part did the appellate court play in the current injunction? What makes Ripple's legal situation different from other crypto firms? This case isn't over with the district court. Its courts are, and this ends its risk. Rispoli was pointed out how this move could end the legal limbo that has kept Ripple stuck between courts. Things are different for Ripple compared to most other coin projects. The SEC went after Ripple years before it went after other big companies. Because of that early attack, Ripple had to fight a war by itself, and the rest of the crypto world is only now catching up. Even though the court ruled in 2023 that XRP's programmatic sales were not securities, there is still a technical order in place. However, Ripple says that it doesn't really matter what the injunction says because Ripple can't break the law, so the legal risk has already passed. The August 15th date that many people have brought up isn't actually a deadline for making a decision. It's just a checkpoint for a progress report. Ripple made it clear that both the SEC and Ripple would go to the Second Circuit to have the case sent back to Judge Torres if she made a decision this week or next. After that, she can make the preliminary decision official and both sides can ask for the case to be thrown out. In Reese's words, a positive ruling from Torres means that the parties tell the second court about the positive ruling, but not in a formal way. It's back to Torres for the second circle. Torres makes the ruling official. The parties then show the official decision to the Second Circuit. If you ask for removal, the case is over. It will affect a lot more than just Ripple if the judge rules in their favor. Vesa wrote on X that trillions of dollars are on the line. The case between the SEC and Ripple is getting heated and could reach a crucial turning point, could happen at any time. There's more to this than just courtroom theater. It could change the way XRP and the whole crypto market work in the future. In the event that Ripple wins, a historic standard will be set. It will make it clear how digital assets are categorized, give institutions that are interested in the space trust, and most importantly, be one of the most important legal stories in the history of crypto. The best way to sum it up was by Rice Poley. This could be the last straw for us. That line means more than the end of a lawsuit. For people who own XRP, who are blockchain innovators and supporters of regulatory change, it's the start of something much bigger. That's crazy, but that's only the beginning. What if I told you that some experts in cryptology think not only could XRP win, but it could also set off a chain reaction that affects the whole business. There are also some crazy new guesses. If you stick with me, what I'm about to say could change everything you think you know about how Ripple is regulated in the future of digital assets. So, Amex tweet got right to the heart of the matter. XRP won't let you know when it moves. That line perfectly describes how people are getting more and more excited about what many think will be a big breakout. Steph said the same thing. XRP will absolutely explode in a simple but powerful post. So, what if that boom isn't just hype? More and more crypto experts and XRP fans think that a big change is on the way and it can happen as soon as this week. Expert in law, Fred Rispoli recently broke down Ripple's request for an indicative ruling from Judge Torres, pointing out that the case could be fully resolved by August. If that happens, it will allow for a wave of institutional interest exchange, relistings, and new money to flow into XRP. Crypto Geek teased with a strange but interesting claim that XRP spikes to $21,312, 0 cents on live TV. The host is shocked but goes on. These aren't just random glitches, they show what's to come. That number may sound crazy, but the idea behind it isn't. The next move might not be slow, it might be right away. The basics of technology and community energy are coming together. Barry, an important person, threw down the gauntlet. Wolvers recently said that getting to $4.00 won't be the real problem for people who own XRP. From $2.00 to $100.00, it'll stay the same. That's a bold comment. But in this market, we've come to expect the XRP crowd to be bold. He says that once the price hits a certain point, XRP could go far beyond what most people would consider reasonable goals. He said the jump from $100.00 to $1,000.00 might happen even faster than the last one. The community was split down the middle between dreamers and doubters over this crazy claim. There are still dreamers, but they are getting hard to ignore. Ito Farina wrote, "People who own XRP will win in the end. Enjoy the show." It's not just about price, it's also about being right. XRP has been the underdog in a rigged regulatory fight for years, but now the story may finally be changing. When Mnemonic says XRP won't give warnings, it may not just be a warning, it could be a countdown. You also can't forget about Ripple's strong relationships. What's going on behind the scenes at the moment? Pure crazy. Talks at the government level and with big banks and other billion-dollar groups. And most people don't know, I'm sure, you're not ready for what's next. The latest confirmation that the XRP ledger is now linked to the Swift network through GitHub is a major step forward in Ripple's effort